Hello guys, we are going to see a game between two players. White is Louis Paulson and black is Paul Morphy. So Paul Morphy is a good and excellent attacking chess player. He's a super grandmaster. So white plays with e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, knight c3, knight f6. So this is a four knights defense. So there are various variations in four knights. Bishop b5, Spanish four knights, d4, Scotch, bishop c4, Italian four knights, g3, Gluck four knights, a3, Gunsberg four knights, h3 is the trendy line started by Anish Giri. Then knight captures e5, Halloween gambit. So there are various variations in four knights. So white choose the move bishop b5, Spanish four knights. Bishop c5, castle, castle, knight e5. You can play knight e5, white plays d4 with a double attack. You can get the bishop pieces back. So no problem. So black choose the way rook e8. They want to get the e4 pawn. Knight c6, pawn c6. Now bishop is attacked, pawn is attacked. So you can play bishop d3 with defending the pawn. But now comes the move knight g4. This is attack, this is attack. So what do you need to do? We play h3. Now comes the move queen h4. Queen h4 idea, queen g3, queen h2, we game over. If we capture with a pawn, now comes the bishop d6, g3. Bishop captures, pawn captures, queen captures, king h1. Now comes rook e6, rook h6, game over. Rook f5, rook h6, rook h5, bishop g4. Now it's a game over. So this line is like winning for black. Now instead of capturing the knight, white can play queen f3, stopping queen g3. Now comes to knight e5. Now white doesn't have any moves other than queen e2 or queen d1. So queen e2. Now comes some bishop h3. Pawn captures f3. Queen g3. King h1. Queen h3. King g1. There are various ways to win this game. One is knight f3. Rook e6. And idea is rook g6 will be game over. So this line is winning for black. So instead of g3, white can play queen f3. Idea to control when you play queen g3, queen h4, queen g3. Now comes knight e5. Queen is attacked. So queen e2, if it goes back. Now comes the bishop g4. Now queen e1. Now comes the good genius move. Knight f3, double attack. If you capture this one, bishop f3. Now the threat is queen g5 will be game over. So instead of queen to e2, I just play queen g3. Now comes to h5. Threat is h4. If we stop this one, knight captures. If we capture with the queen, queen captures h4. I just get the pawn back. That's a huge advantage for black. So if we capture with the pawn, now rook e6. Idea rook g6. Again, huge advantage for black for the pawn. So this variation is winning for black. That's why bishop d3 is not a good move. So here they played bishop c4. Now you can play knight g4 too, but Paul Morphy played the move b5, bishop e2, knight e4, capturing the pawn, return. Captures, rook captures, bishop f3, rook e6, get the pawn defense, plus you get the third rank attack. Then c3. Now white's idea is to place d4 to get the bishop out, but they weaken the d3 square. Queen d3, b4. Black could have played bishop d6 with attacking on h2 with a rook h6 idea, but bishop e6 also here not a bad move to attack this f2 weak pawn. So a4 captures, queen captures, bishop d7, rook a2. Who defend this pawn to develop the bishop. Now comes the move rook e8, queen a6 white play. That's a blunder. So pause the video and find the genius move. Now comes the move queen f3, captures, rook g6, king h1, bishop f3. Now if you play rook g1, captures, rook e1, and queen f1, rook f1. It's a game over. So instead of that one, white can't do anything. They play rook d1. Now comes the move bishop g2, king g1, bishop f3, king f1. Then bishop g2, king g1. Now bishop e4, check, king f1, bishop f5. Now the idea is bishop s3 and rook g1 mate with the unstoppable. Okay, guys, you loved. I think you loved the Paul Morphy game. Okay, guys, we'll meet in the next video. Until then, bye.